I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. Hello, hero.
Good day everyone. We are here to present our final Python project titled Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. This program serves as a personal health companion that allows users to input their age, height, weight, and calorie goals while the system computes BMI and provides helpful nutrition guidance. Throughout this project, we applied key programming concepts from our lessons. We used conditional statements such as if-else, if-else, negative conditions, and match keys. We incorporated lists with indexing, negative indexing, len function, append function, and insert to store and manage meal records. We also utilized looping statements, including for loops, while loops, continue, break, and iteration to process repeated logging and continuous program flow. Overall, this program demonstrates how multiple Python concepts can work together to build a useful and interactive application. Our flowchart starts with the user entering their basic information such as name, age, gender, weight, and height. The program automatically converts the measurements, calculates the BMI, and categorizes the user as underweight, normal, overweight, or obese. After that, the user sets a daily calorie goal and is brought to the main menu. From there, the program branches into 4 features. The first is daily meal logging, where the user inputs their meals and system summarizes their total calories and macros for the day. Second is view history, which shows all previously saved logs. Third is weight change estimation, where the program predicts weight and BMI changes based on calorie behavior. And lastly, the weekly summary features calculates trends and gives health feedbacks. The flowchart ends once the user chooses to exit.
Hello, my name is Eldion B. Diaz, and I'll be starting off with our intro to our Python program named Baymax Personal Health Companion. Upon running our Python program, you are greeted with a hello, and it asks the user what its name. We use an input value for the user to enter its name. After entering the user's name, you are greeted with a header by Baymax. We then start off with a gathering of the personal health biometrics such as age, gender, weight, and height. And it also uses an input value. After the user enters its biometrics, the program then calculates the body mass index or BMI and displays the BMI value together with its category, such as underweight, normal, or overweight. Health advice is also shown based on the BMI result, and in my case, I am overweight. It says to reduce calorie intake and increase activity.
This part of the program tracks daily calorie intake and evaluates it against the user's goals. It also reinforces healthy behavior and instant feedback and rewards. After Baymax gathers the user's health profile, the program will then ask the user to choose 5 options for the program to run. Number 1 option is the daily meal logging or log today's meals. Upon choosing this option, the program will then ask the user for his or her calories, protein, carbs, and fats intake within breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Baymax will then calculate all the nutrients that the user took for 3 meals that day and will compare it to the user's input on his or her calorie goal. After that, the program will then loop back to where the program asked the user to choose 5 options for the program to run again.
Now I'll explain the section of the program that manages nutrition history for the installation, starting at line 128. At lines 130 to 143, the program defines the view history function. This function's purpose is to display the user's recorded nutrition data. The first thing it does, around lines 130 to 131, is check whether any nutrition history exists. If the list is empty, it prints a message telling the user that no history is available and stops the function. This prevents errors and avoids trying to show missing data. If history exists, the program prints a neatly formatted header at lines 133 to 136, creating a clear visual section titled Rotation History. Then at lines 137 to 142, it looks for each recorded day. For every day, it shows the date, lists each meal one by one, and prints the calories, proteins, carbs, and fat for each meal. After showing the meals, it prints the total nutritional intake for that entire day, giving the user a summary of how much they consumed. The section ends by showing the last meal of the day, which helps create a simple daily snapshot of eating habits. Beginning at line 145, the program introduces the second function, estimated weight changes, which runs from lines 145 to 164. This function estimates how the user's weight might change based on their most recent way of eating. Just as before, the function first checks at lines 145 to 147 whether any nutrition data exists. If not, it prints a warning that there isn't enough information to calculate weight change and safely exist. If data is available, the program retrieves the most recent day at lines 151. Then at lines 149 to 155, it calculates how many extra calories were consumed above the user's daily calorie goal and converts that into an estimated weight change using the standard 3,500 calorie rule. It then precedes the user's new weight, converts it into kilograms, calculates BMI, and determines the BMI category. Finally, at 157 to 164, the program prints a clear summary, the estimated weight change, predicted weight, predicted BMI, and BMI category.
Finally, Baymax offers personalized advice through BMI advice, ending with an encouraging message celebrating with the user's progress. The progress begins by calling Get User Info, which collects the user's profile, name, age, gender, height, weight, and calorie goal needed for all features. Then it enters a while loop to display a menu of 5 options, like log meals, view history, estimate weight change, weekly summary, or exit. The program's weekly summary function gives user a clear long-term view of their nutrition habits. It starts by checking if any days have been logged. If not, it prints no data to summarize, and exit to avoid errors. When data exists, it uses the numerator expression to sum up total calories, protein, carbs, and fat across all log days. Then it calculates average by dividing total by the number of days, giving a clear picture of consistent eating patterns. The function also estimates weight change over the log period. It compares total calories consumed to the user's calorie goal. So for the main menu, a match case statement routes a user's choice. Case 1, logs today's meal. Case 2, show the full history. Case 2, predicts weight change based on the latest day. Case 4, display the weekly summary and updated BMI. Case 5, prints a personalized exit message and ends the program. And other input triggers a safe default case, printing an error and asking the users to try again.
Our flowchart starts with the user entering their basic information such as name, age, gender, weight, and height. The program automatically converts the measurements, calculates the BMI, and categorizes the user as underweight, normal, overweight, or obese. After that, the user sets a daily calorie goal and is brought to the main menu. From there, the program branches into 4 features. The first is daily meal logging, where the user inputs their meals and system summarizes their total calories and macros for the day. Second is view history, which shows all previously saved logs. Third is weight change estimation, where the program predicts weight and BMI changes based on calorie behavior. And lastly, the weekly summary features calculates trends and gives health feedbacks. The flowchart ends once the user chooses to exit.
And that concludes our presentation of the Smart Nutrition Tracker, Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. With this system, users can track meals, monitor calorie intake, calculate BMI, and receive personalized advices from Baymax, making healthy living more interactive and engaging. This project allowed us to apply and integrate Python fundamentals, conditional statements, lists, and loops into a real program with practical use. We hope that this inspired a deeper appreciation for how coding can support wellness and everyday lifestyle improvement. Thank you for watching.
That's what we're gonna do. Who are we?